Diary of a Coach, episode 12. Good morning. Today we're talking about create an administrative cover as a coach. One of the very important steps a coach must take is to shield himself or herself from too much access. One of the painful things about coaching, especially in our environment, is the fact that people do not understand the need to respect access. So our people, and it's not a problem, but it can become a problem for you in your work. Our people see access as a privilege, but they are unable to handle access. So when a coach is too accessible to people that they are supposed to serve, it can constitute a challenge, can constitute a problem. So you must create administrative cover for your work. Now, this is the usual chain of contact. A person sees you on social media, drops you a comment, or sends you a DM. Hey, Coach Temitayo, yes, congratulations. So a person sees you online, active, sends you a DM or sends you a message and says, oh, I like what you do, I this, I that, I would like you to coach me. I would like for you to be my coach. Someone meets you at an event where you were present and says, oh, I've heard about you, I'd like you to coach me. Someone meets someone through you and says, oh, I was told about you, in fact, some people just give your number to people you have no idea where they come from, and you just get strange calls and says, oh, my name is so, I got your number from so person who says I should speak with you. So it's possible to get direct access from people that you have no idea who they are. Many times, hey Tony, good to see you. Many times people contact you directly from sources that you can't control, you don't have control over. So sometimes it's very difficult to shield yourself completely from people and situations and scenarios that you wish you were not having that direct conversation. There are calls I get and I'm saying, oh, I wish this person doesn't have my number. There are people who walk up to me and in my head I'm already calculating, I hope this person is not going to infringe on my space. So it is important as a coach to develop capacity to shield yourself from direct access so many times. Now, this is very important for the following purposes. Number one, over access, if I can use that word, too much access would water down your credibility. Too much access. When everybody can contact you directly, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to be too available, and your substance may be a lot in doubt because people can trash and relate with you. It's usually too overwhelming and it has an impact on your brand. Number two, too much access also affects your pricing because they would play on the relationship and try to play around with the acquaintanceship, the relativity, the access, and try to see how they can bring you to give them more opportunities or discounts and waivers, especially for people like me who are very compromising when it comes to sentiments or compassion. There's a way they just say, please just give me a discount and a discount. It can be very tough. So too much access can affect your pricing. Very, very important. Number three, too much access will directly impact on your structure. If everybody comes to you, then what happens to your team? What happens to the system you are trying to create? What happens to hierarchy? What happens to distribution of communication? What happens to channel of communication? So these 3 points for now are impacts of having too much access to people. When people have too much access to you, these 3 points I've named are immediate impact that can happen to you. So how do you fix this? What should you do? First and foremost, you must create a system where you don't negotiate price directly with anyone as a coach. Do not at any time, if possible, negotiate direct price with people unless you're doing some promotional offer that you want to be able to communicate to just a few people. So sometimes you hear me say, I have 1 slot of coaching, I have 3 slots of coaching, send me a DM. Those promotional slots, I can directly interface with whoever is interested, and that closes it. In fact, even at that, when I tell you the rules and terms and conditions of that session, I still direct you to place a call to my team who transact, who consummate the conversation with you, because that is very important for me. So at every given time, you must ensure that there is a system where it is not you that is consummating transactions. It's not you that is following up on transactions. It's not you that is trying to create that intense marketing and push and follow up one-on-one. It's very important to screen yourself from that. Another approach is to ensure that every administrative conversation is even sent via email. Somebody will tell me, but I'm the only person now. I've not hired anybody yet. I don't have the money to hire anybody yet. I say, it doesn't have to be someone else doing it. It could still be you. But guess what? I remember 2011, 2012, 2013, when I was starting off those days. If you contact me, I'll tell you, please send me an email of what you really want. Then I'll sit back in my email and send you a reply and use administrator. So the impression I'm creating is that there's an administrator back end who communicates with you officially on your request. Then Coach Sam comes back to tell you when you've consummated the transaction with administrator, Coach Sam now shows up and undertakes the coaching. The appointment is set by the administrator, the schedule is set by the administrator, and payment is made by you. Administrator contacts you to acknowledge your payment, then Coach Sam shows up. Coach Sam could have been the administrator. Thank God for growth. Now I have a team that does all that. But those days I didn't have a team and I was the administrator. But that has to be done back end. So you must be creative enough to create screens, create a fence, create a divide such that back end you are doing administrative work, but it is not known directly to the client. You must be able to do that. Very, very important. So now what if someone will now say, but what if I have coached the person? The person already has direct access to me. How do I now create an administrative screen? It is you that must build capacity to transfer a coaching client. The moment the coaching cycle has closed, transfer the person back to the team. Direct access is not necessary after a cycle of coaching has closed. So if you come to me for coaching and I coach you and our coaching cycle has closed, automatically your access to me is reserved. It has become weakened. I will not pay attention to you as I used to during the coaching sessions. For every request you come to me, I will redirect you to my team. I'll tell you, okay, call Tola for so, or call Stella for so, or call Nanyo for so thing. That automatically becomes the tone. So, primarily and secondarily, the coach must build capacity for the following. Number 1, build capacity to create an administrative channel that is not you, that is not directly access to you to the public. That's number 1. Number 2, build capacity to redirect customers to the administrative channel. It is you that must build that capacity. Your shyness and your fear will not help you. Number 3, you must build capacity to directly insist that all transactions and consummations of transactions are done via the administrative channel. Very, very important. Anything that is administrative should not be handled by you. You cannot build your brand like that. You can't. So this is for all coaches. If you know that you need to use this information, please use it from today and practice it. If you want me to coach you on how to use this information, I can spare maybe an hour or 2 later in the day. Send me a DM, but it will cost you a tiny token. I'm not doing it for free. So if you want me to practically show you how to use and build an administrative channel, send me a DM just quickly. I will spend barely, maybe maximum of 1 hour just to advise you on what to do. But like I said, it will cost you a tiny token because I'm not going to do it for free. But I'm sure this video is going to help you. If this video has made any sense to you, please share this video. If it has made any sense to you, kindly share this video. This is episode 12 of Diary of a Coach. And I thank you for watching. Thank you, Stella, for joining. Thank you, Idenyi Emmanuel, every day. God bless you, sir. Thank you, Johnson Saliu, for joining. Temitayo Ogunnaike, my faculty member. I appreciate you, ma. Good to see you. Tony Ogunkomi, my faculty member. Good to see you, ma'am. Caroline Chikodi, good to see you. Good to see you. Matthew Aja, good to see you. Thank you, Idenyi. Valid points for implementation ASAP. Please go and do it. Hey, Dr. Malik. Good to see you, bro. It's been a while. God bless you, sir. Kuemeka Godwin, good to see you, bro. How are you? It's been a while. Uzoma Crown, Baba. Good to see you, my brother. How are you today? Nancy Bezu, good to see you, my sister. Appreciate you. Tayo says direct access is not necessary after a coaching session has closed. Yes, very, very important. Protect your brand, protect your niche, grow your credibility. It's been a wonderful session. I'm off to class now because today is the beginning, commencement of our mental health first aid class level 1. I'm so tripped. We have a full class and it's running from today till Sunday. Just in case you think that, oh, I wish I registered for this mental health class. So if you can make it before 9 o'clock, you may be allowed to come into class. Just call the number 0807-361-0884 0807-361-0884. Hey, Ajewale Peter, good to see you, my brother. It's a wonderful Friday. Love you and God bless you. Please don't forget to share this video. I truly would appreciate that. Thank you very much and bye for now.